back to another beautiful race day here at Speedway 660 with me, Shaker, in Stage Alpha Garage. The event is put on by Fredericton Motorsports Club. And we're doing autocross, racing through some cones. This is the first lap. This is just practice, get out, know the track. This isn't anything to do with actual timed events right now, so I'm just taking it easy. Learning the pylons here to see where we're going. A little right, a little left, a little right, a little more left. Nice little quick spot through there. Dusty, very dusty. And that's it. That's the first lap. That is not bad at all. We got the camera on the front, so we got a new view today. I think that's going to be pretty cool. You can see a little me, my sexy face, and of course you get to see the track and how we actually weave in and out of the stuff, which I think is going to be primo content. So as you can see, you don't need to have a race car to come out here. Your daily driver is just fine. I'm sure he's having a lot more fun than most of you are this Sunday. Sitting at home, doing nothing. Oh, wait, that sounds pretty good too. Next up, we got a Subaru. This one's got a few more modifications than that Mazda that just went through. As you can tell, he doesn't seem to be much faster than that Mazda just went through. Noisier. But when it comes to autocross, we're all pretty equal. It's more about driving skill and tire stickiness, suspension setup. Here we are with a looks like a 08-ish Honda Civic. Looks like he's got some lower suspension as well, maybe sitting on coils. This is a practice round. He's just stopping to get that cone that he knocked over. Normally you wouldn't do that on a actual race. Alright, next up we have an 08 Mini Cooper with the new X-Force exhaust that he purchased through us here at Stage Alpha Garage. So remember, if you need some performance parts, get a hold of us. Said you can have a daily drive right here, no problem, but you can also have a full out race car. You might notice he nicked that cone in the box so he doesn't lose any time. Again, this is just a practice lap. We'll come back up here for a couple race laps. Here we are with a new modern Miata. Super quiet, super quick. Handles nicely around those corners. I'd have to say suspension is one of your biggest benefits out here. And then it would be tires. And it's, of course, always number one is driver skill. But you don't get skill without being out here. This is a quick round. He just hit a cone there and he missed that, so he's off course. This round would not count if it was an actual race. Next up we have a Hyundai Veloster. Hyundai Veloster. Got a little wheel spin off the start. This is the N edition. Ooh, nailed that cone. There's 2 seconds on a race. There's our main Ming running out to fix that cone. When you're out here, we do workstations, so normally on the race laps, we will have different people around to make sure we can get those cones put back quickly. The goal is not to hit any cones, but it does happen. You really don't get much out of second gear here. I don't think anybody gets to third gear. Today is probably the fastest I've gone. I think I hit 75 coming into the stop box at the end. We got another Mini up. I don't know what year this one is. It looks a bit newer than the last one. Doesn't sound like he has any performance mods. But hard to say without seeing under the hood. Might be a cold air intake by the sound of the exhaust there. A little bit of an induction noise. Around the dirty corner, very slippery through there, not so bad for the front wheel drive. The rear wheel drives, you really get your ass out. Headed up along the back stretch. Right about now you can start picking up some speed and get back on the slowing down for this section of cones and pick up speed right here again. very well. Here we are with a Honda Civic in beautiful blue. Sure come a long way since the 1990 Civic hatchback I had in college. You can see how dirty that corner is. I did sweep it up this morning, but you need a street sweeper to clean it, pressure washer. The monster trucks were out here last week, so made a mess of the course. And on Saturdays they have the other race going on, the main race event that happens out here. And back in through the inner track, inner field, through that dirt. Handled it nicely. And then on your second lap, you see he went up onto the outside there, and that's how you finish off your lap. Stopped a little early before we got to the stop box. And I think here is the only American car out here today, Camaro. She's a big car. Pretty good. Let's see how he does through the dirt. On the throttle, on the brakes. Didn't drift it. And on the throttle, get that speed through that last little bit there. Then get on the throttle again here. Goes. Oh, get a little sideways there. Just come onto it here at all? No, brakes all the way through. And to the outside of the track, finish up that lap. And stopped a little early. Alright, I think this is a Corolla up next. Up there. That sounds good. Not sure if these are front wheel drive or all wheel drive. I'm going to say all wheel drive, just the way it's handling, but I honestly do not know. Let me know down in the comments. I suppose I could go talk to the driver too, couldn't I? Dirt, very quick. Good thing with doing the practice laps, that dirt should get cleaned up by the time we do time lapse here at 1 o'clock or 1:30. Now we're back to the Mazda. There is 26 cars out here today. We haven't seen them all yet, but I am going to go get a few practice laps in myself. Oh, all right. We're going to wait for one more car. This is Volkswagen Scorio. I have no idea how to pronounce it. But it is track only, it's trailered here, so let's check that out and see how well he does. Got that Mazda coming around again. This is the second half of his lap. There he goes. Alright, here we are with this, the Volkswagen. I do believe that's what this is. A little blue and white track car. Said it's trailered here, so here we go. Burn those front tires off already. He can hit this as hard as he wants though. He doesn't have to worry about driving his car home. A lot of us do have to drive our cars home, and we'd like to drive our cars home. Up on 3 wheels around the dirt corner. You want to get as tight to those cones as possible so you don't have to turn the car a whole lot. You just get in there nice and close. Oh, I think he's leaking something. We got liquid all over the track, but there's no way to stop him. So you can come out and enjoy watching us do this. It doesn't cost anything. You can sit up in the stands. If you do want to go for a ride along, you do have to sign an insurance waiver and do have your own helmet. But you can do that, and there's no cost to you as long as you can find a driver that will let you go with them. Here's our lineup of cars. Where we just had a spray on the track, we're going to be a few minutes getting that cleaned up and making sure everybody else can race. We have 26 people here today, maybe a little more now. A couple of them might lingered in or moseyed on in, however you want to say that. But everything from Sportsters to Micras to Camaros. Here's the Toyota GR Corolla. We saw go around, did really well. Got some nice tires on there. Pontanza's RE71 RS's. They got this new concrete pad out back here. It's real nice. So you can get all your work done, all your pre-race work. Good spot to park and leave all your stuff. There's the beautiful Genesis. You got a R32 Skyline down at the end, Scion. There's a Civic we saw run. I don't believe anybody's running that Jeep. It's just somebody that's here. When it comes to running vehicles, you do have to be wider than you are taller to be able to go out on the track. Well, there's the first run. That was a wild one. I kind of stepped on it. Totally forgot that I was recording. Woo! Welcome to the first lap done. Let's move move around and get lined up for the second lap. We got a pretty spinny start on that one, so we'll take it a bit easier on the throttle when we take off next time. But overall, I think we did good. I think we only hit one cone, maybe two, but I think it was only one. There we go. That was lap 2. I think we did okay. Sorry, I forgot to talk again. I get concentrated on the laps. Turn that front camera off. Whew.
Ready?
Yep. We only got one cone in the end, actually. Not too bad. That was pretty quick. But we did have a couple mess ups there. Got a little slow. These front tires. Just turn this camera off on the front so we save power. I had good front tires on, and then I was being foolish and I hit a pothole while going sideways and wrecked one of the new front tires. So now we got a couple cheap Continentals that are probably 5 or 6 years old and pretty hard, and I'm really starting to notice that on the track today. Next season is definitely going to be new tires all the way around for sure, with their own set of rims so we can switch them out when we get here. failed that last cone. Just did not have the traction to get around. But I think that might have been our best run of the day, even with that cone at the end. That felt really good.